we'll see how well this video comes out. I might turn on some lights, like, okay Google, turn on Studio Light 2. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, my name is Chris Jaser. I'm an animation artist here in Salem, Massachusetts. And today I just wanted to do an updated video. It's funny, I find myself keep saying that. Like, I feel like I always do like a video like, where is Chris? Where is he now? Anyway, actually, legit, there's a reason why there's been a partage from me uploading to YouTube. Mostly because I've been working on my comic, which is Molly's Folly's Curse of the Skinwalker. And it's been something that I've been having a blast on. Part of the reason why I was having so much fun with it was that I was just kind of keeping it to myself and making it a fun project for me. But don't worry, I'm going to actually release it this year. October 3rd of 2019 is going to be the official launch date of Molly's Folly's Curse of the Skinwalker. My goal is hopefully to get 30 pages done. I think it's doable. For somebody who's never made a comic before, I think 30 pages is reasonable. What is making it really a lot of fun for me is that I am honestly making this for myself. It's just has been a comic that like I myself as a young kid would have loved to be able to get into comics because of this comic. Like, it was something that I always been wanting for myself for the longest time, to be able to pick up something and be like, oh, this is so me, like 100% to like all the things I love, like Halloween and horror and action, adventure, mystery, kind of all rolled into one with this. And just each drawing wasn't an expectation for anyone else but myself. Like, I'm my main critic. I'm the only one that I'm trying to please. And I think that's kind of what hindered me sometimes with making videos, is that I have this, I wouldn't say a problem. I say it's a feeling of expectation. Like imagine when you were younger, when you would just be like, I'm gonna draw something today. Just didn't care what it was. You just drew it. You made it your own. You were just like, I'm making this. I remember this vividly. I remember just taking a whole stack of papers and just start sketching out this whole story. I think the premise was that a frozen T-Rex was running rampant through a city, and me and my baby long-necked dinosaur was gonna defeat him with this robotic version of him. If I tried to pitch that to somebody, I'm sure I would have been laughed out of the room, but when I was 5, I didn't care. I didn't care that, people might not like it. I just made it because it was something that I was legit excited about. And I've always been excited about YouTube. I've always enjoyed the idea of YouTube, that you just make anything you want and you just put it out there for the world to enjoy. But I feel like lately, and this is just me, this might be just me, but I feel like lately I've been too critical with myself and putting all these different kind of expectations. Like, I need to have really good B-roll, I need to have a really good, nice set, I need to have good lighting. I mean, this lighting still, it's okay, but I think I can make it a little bit better. All these too big of an expectation causes me to think to myself that it's not worth doing. And I think that's the worst way to go about any creative thing. Like, originally when I started this channel, I thought to myself that this was gonna be my way to promote myself. Like, I put this more as a promotion rather than just a creative space for myself, for my ideas. You know, if you're working as a professional artist, whether you're a 3D artist or an illustrator or an animator, you're sometimes to be working for somebody else. Especially now when you have Instagram, you have YouTube, you have ArtStation, you have all these platforms and opportunities to showcase you. Showcase what makes things exciting for you. I think for me, like, I kind of lost that a little bit. That's why I was like, when I did that guitar video way back, I literally did that within a day. Not even a day, like, I mean, like a couple hours, and then maybe like a couple hours of video editing on top of that. And I finished it. You guys really enjoyed it too, because you were leaving me comments, you were like saying like, wow, this is amazing, I was not expecting that. And that was just something that I put together very quickly. Most of my YouTube videos, I feel like I've been like, this is how you do art, and this is how you get work, and this is how you be successful as me. But I'm kind of realizing more and more that a lot of us, we're still figuring this out too. And I am just like you sometimes. There are days that I'm doubting my creative abilities, and then there are days that I feel like I'm on top of the world. But there's something that I've actually realized, and this might be my new mantra just for myself: creating enjoyment with no expectations. Yeah, why can't I just create with just pure enjoyment? Why can't I just be like, this is good enough? I mean, it might be just from years of listening to other people where it was like professors or bosses or clients, you know, asking to go push a little bit farther, push a little bit more, and that's going to be part of the job. But why can't I just tune all that off and allow myself to actually create for my own enjoyment? Molly's Follies was basically that. When I originally made those characters, because I was originally wanted to make characters that I wanted to enjoy. And that's the reason why they're tattooed on my arm right now, is that I took that leap of faith and started creating these characters, and I've been creating them for 5 years, and now I'm making a comic with these characters, and I'm so excited to see what I develop with them. You know, I wasn't sure for a while, and I feel like now's a great time to actually make this, because I built so much of a big world around these guys. You know, they needed a legit story, a big project. You know, not something that you can just put up every like week on a regular schedule. Like, you needed a full story, and I feel like that is what I'm doing with the Curse of the Skinwalkers comic, is that I'm finally telling a story. Taking that time to actually work on it and not having to be like, here's an update on the comic, here's an update. Like, it allowed me to just hunker down and just really just develop a story. There have been times I wanted to put out there what I've been working on and super exciting things and sneak peeks and whatnot, but I feel like there are times that you just need to allow to enjoy the enjoyment, you know, like to allow yourself to hold in that information. It's almost like when you have that little secret that you can't wait to tell people about, like the exciting news, but you know you want to like surprise them, you know, like that's how I'm feeling with this comic. Is that I'm trying to keep all this contained in. I might show a couple friends here and there. I might show Kelly, or I might show Tia. But like, I just want to keep like these little nuggets of like excitement and enjoyment. Just like, I just want to hold it in just long enough so that way when I release it out there, you know, it's just like a surprise. Here's something that I created. This is awesome. That's how I'm looking at this release. I'm just creating for enjoyment. I'm sure you're probably wondering now, it's like, well, what about your channel? You know, I know it's Chris Jason Art, you make animations, you make tutorials. I'm still doing that. Stepping away from it too, when I get to talk to other creatives who are just like just graduated, or talking to my coworkers, or just chatting to people online on my Instagram account, asking for my advice. You know, for me, I still get excitement and joy because there's a connection, there's a person right there. moving forward, I still want to do that with this channel. I still want to be that guy that helps you guys do stuff that you want to do, be creative, go on that creative journey, to give you insights that you might not expect. But I also want to make this channel a fun place. I want to make this a creative space to try to experiment on things and not just have to talk about animation and art, animation and art, animation and art. I'm also looking into trying film. I'm actually, one of my friends, he knew about me working on the comic, and he actually confided in me that he wants to start learning about doing screenwriting and filming. Part of my reasons that I got into animation and I got into the arts was because I also love doing film. And so I want to use this space as a creative space to create those kind of films. So there might be times where I'm like just focusing on making one film. Any of the art videos, to not just be like, oh, we're just drawing a witch, but I want to add some meaning behind why I'm drawing it. It's funny, I was also watching this guy. It was Nick Santonasato. The guy literally only has one arm. He really brought out this whole thought process of replacing can't with how. Focusing on how to go about it. Like I said, the guy only has one arm, doesn't have any legs, only has like a little bit of this, but he was a bodybuilder, he is an entrepreneur, and he's only 10 years younger than me. Throwing all this stuff about all the things that he did and having people around him saying that he can't, and I relate to that because, you know, there were people that were telling my parents that there was no way that I was going to be able to do the things that I do. But here I am, doing it. You know, people said there's no way I was going to make money in art. I work at a Fortune 500 company making images for them. Able to make these videos. It's more removing the doubt in my mind. One of my favorite quotes now, it was a Nelson Mandela quote. He was saying that in life I never lose. I either win or I learn. That's pretty much my career. And just my life in general. Like, if I didn't lose, I learned something from it. And when I won big. Those are other things like success. Like, every single win, there was a learning opportunity all behind that. Every single time that I lost, there was an opportunity to learn from that. I want to apply all that with this channel. I really want to take this channel not just from a tutorial, doing YouTube and whatnot. I really want to make an impact on you guys' lives and showcase all the stuff that I learned over the years. Tia's right here, by the way. Yep, there she is. She's right here. Again, taught. When I talk to other creatives and whatnot, part of me really wants to help them succeed in life, and I get such a rush when I am able to help somebody like break down those like I can't do this, I can't do this because I don't have this, I don't have that. And I'm hoping that through this channel, whether it's doing the comic, whether it's doing animation, whether it's doing art, or even just something that I'm completely like a noob on, allows you to go, well, heck, if he can do it and he has no experience doing it, and he made a decent piece of work, I feel like I should be able to do that. Honestly, I just want to release that like big confidence that we all had like when we were little kids, that any of us, whether it's, you know, wanting to make drawings for a living, draw for a living, whether it's making animated films, whether to make films in general, or wanting to do something that everyone tells you that you can't do, I want to help you guys reach that and to instill in you this whole idea of creating for enjoyment, not expectations. like, yeah, like that's pretty much it. And Tia's right there. And just getting comfortable and just learning the process of filming and creating great, not content, but just films that even I would want to watch after, just for full enjoyment of it. Anyways, I better stop and make sure that this one doesn't destroy all my hard work in the studio. So I'm going to end it here, and I could tell, but I just want to say, for those who are just subscribing, I want to say thank you. You know, I keep reminding myself that even though it might be a small number, all of you guys could fit into a nice conference room. That's a really decent sized college room, classroom. And I can't wait to show you what I come up with. So until next time, guys, stay animated.